Okay.
Okay.
Whoa. The world is spinning so fast, it's hard to stay grounded. I'm Linda Mitchell with Linda Mitchell Coaching and Healing, and here with my friend.
Bertha Robinson with Star One Professional Services. That's so funny, Linda. And it is, the world is spinning so fast, specifically 1,037 and a third miles per hour. And aren't we blessed that we are not spinning off, our axis? And it's hard to stay grounded at times. I had a challenge with our session this morning, trying to get on in technology. But you got to stay grounded and being grateful and feeling, like we talked about, filling that reservoir that we have within, and knowing that if we can equal the pressure within to the pressure that's on the outside of us, that's how we can maintain some balance and stand upright and walk and sit and have all the things that we take for granted. So it's so important that we take an opportunity to pause, to be grateful, and to be in the moment when we can. Because when you have all these challenges coming up against you, I don't know about you, but challenges sometimes come in pairs. They just bring a friend along.
Yeah.
It's important that you stay grounded, know what matters, and know that we can be in control of what we can control.
Right. I think it's fair to say we're going to hit challenges, detours, bumps along the way. So we have to just be prepared to go with it, right? I think as we mature, I think we get that more, and when you have a little bit of an expectation of these things happening, they don't throw you as much, right? But I think it's also because as you mature, you also recognize how important it is to prioritize things and to be able to let go of what's not a top priority and still stay focused and get the job done as best you can within the given circumstances.
Absolutely.
Also so important. And I think this does help us be able to do that, to release what we need to, is to practice good self-care. Right? I don't think we can overstate that. I mean, there was right
at all. And I think those are also all those themes together we learn with time. The first one that you mentioned is because we've experienced so much, and we may not get it the first time, the second time, but the lesson comes around if the student hasn't gotten it.
Yes.
And maybe by the 10th time, depending on what the challenge or the issue is, we get it. And we realize that lessons are here to teach us something.
Right.
And then the opportunity, we get to make a choice. We get to say what is a priority for us and what isn't. We get to learn that no is a complete sentence. And saying no to great ideas is one of the lessons that I've learned most recently. They could be great ideas for someone else, but if they're not in alignment with the things that matter most to me and that are going to get me to my aspirational vision, then I have to say no to it. So all of those things, over time, we get it. We don't get that early on.
You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. And I know in regards to, that speaks to time management, right? In regards to self-care, when my kids were really young and I had some serious challenges then as a suddenly single mother, if I didn't figure out how to prioritize my time and put self-care in there, things were going to spin off the rails, and for a long time, I believed that if my kids were okay, I'd be okay. And I always put myself last. And I encourage people not to go down that path because, it took a big smack in the head for me to realize it was just the opposite, that when I was okay, my kids would be okay. And me being okay meant I had to put self-care in there, right? I had to put self-care in there. And I also think it's important to plug fun into the schedule, especially when things get a little hairy.
Hence the theme of, our conversations and this programming. Fill your cup in 5. Fill our cup so that we'll be able to be there for others. So that's a big lesson too that we learn later on in life.
Exactly. All of this to just stay grounded.
Yes. Thank you for joining me in the conversation once again. Thank you all out there in the listening audience. And we hope that you take away something powerful to help you stay grounded. See you next time.
Thanks. Bye.